Are you recording? Ah, there we go.
Okay,
What
this is a race car.
What are we driving?
This is the Dodge Challenger SRT8 6-speed manual transmission. This car has got about 450 horsepower. Not quite sure because I haven't looked at the rundown sheet, but we have a 6-speed manual transmission with a pistol grip shifter. I had a friend of mine back in high school who had a Dodge Super B. And it had the pistol grip shifter, and I sure like it. It's a throwback to my high school days, which was a long time ago, brother.
Back in the late 70s.
And we're going to try to shift it here and not put it in the ditch. It's got just a little note on the exhaust to let you know that it's the real thing. It's a race car. A big 4-seater. This one here is blue with white racing stripes, and the racing stripes are they brought them into the back seats back there.
Right. I'm going to show my non-race car knowledge here. You said it had a note at the end of it. What did you mean?
Exhaust note. It's kind of got that, ooh, that sounds like a race car exhaust.
Oh, like that.
Can you hear that?
I can hear you now.
Yeah. If we were on dry roads, I'd like to race this Cadillac here.
Well,
I think it would be a lot of fun, which we were in just a little while ago.
Yeah, and he's choosing to race you on.
Vicky.
Vicky
with General Motors in the CTS-V wagon.
I love the control panel on this.
It is nice, isn't it?
Easy to read.
Look at them. Oh, they got a little squirrely there, too. Well, we're keeping up with them very easily.
Yes.
We're currently doing, let's see, 50 miles an hour. We're in third gear, and we're at 3,000 RPM. Red line on this car is 6,000 RPM, so we're right kind of in the middle of the peak torque and horsepower curve, if you will. We could give that Cadillac a run for the money in this thing, there's no doubt about it.
But you're wanting to be nice to Vicky's ego, and
well, yeah, I just hope that they don't spin out around that corner.
But if they,
wet roads.
If they do, we'll have it on film.
Yes, we will.
Well, that's good. Using that control signal. By the way, we're reminding everybody we're out here at Texas Speedway.
And we're currently doing 80.
80 and a 20, was it? No.
35.
80 and a 35, so. The trees are whizzing by. What else do you like about this?
I like, the ride is great, actually. It doesn't, it's not rough. It's not too stiff. Very compliant. I would feel a lot more comfortable if we weren't on a wet road and we could really get on it, but we obviously can't because it's all wet and raining. But we'd let the Cadillac go ahead. I don't feel that confident in me putting it in the ditch.
You have nothing left to prove
I
anyway.
have nothing left to prove. I've put cars in the ditch before, and today's not going to be one of those days if I can help it. So we're just going to do our own thing here and just tool along. We just shifted into fourth gear. Here's sixth. And see, you can get the gas mileage now. We're doing 60 and the car is idling at about 1,200 RPM. So you can get the gas mileage out of the big SRT Hemi if you drive it like a human being instead of Don Armstrong.
I see. That would.
Yes, that would not be good.
No.
Let's see if we can. You know, it's getting a little warm in here. Let's bring it down to 72.
I like the music selection. We got Raw Dog, The Joint, Boneyard.
Top 2K, Boneyard, yeah.
Oh, these are all the the XM Sirius channels
Yes.
that comes with the vehicle.
Yes. And I'm sure it's got navigation. I just really don't want to take my eyes off the road right now to push the navigation button.
I know.
Not that we need to navigate anything, because we're navigating the roadway just fine as it is.
When all you're doing is making right turns, there's not really much need to.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
This would make a good road trip car. Rides good, doesn't it?
It does. Like you're floating along on a cushion of air, actually.
Kind of. Well,
Yeah.
let's hope that the tires are touching the ground somehow, some way.
Yeah, that's.
Because since it doesn't have wings, we need to have the traction to keep it going in the right direction.
The hydroplane factor.
It's
never
a little
any
high
fun.
today.
But it's doing a good job of hugging the curb at 60 miles an hour.
Yes, it is.
Well, we're finally catching that Cadillac. Any closing remarks you want to say before we pull into the garage about this fine vehicle?
It's a lot of fun. I'm curious as to the price. If I were to guess, I'd say it's probably 35 to 40 with the SRT package, because that means it's got gobs of horsepower. By the way, SRT stands for Street and Racing Technology, and the Dodge boys know how to do that.
All right, well, we'll pull it back into the garage and get another one.
All right, thank you very much for joining us on this fine edition of Ride and Drive.